difficult. The level of difficulty is not that so much that how we learn that native language, because native language, it is our mother tongue language that started from our mother. It is originated from the mother, right? So what we said, that comes from our mother, but because the first need that we are satisfied by our mother, everything that we are just right now what we need in everyday life, that is actually fulfilled, that has been fulfilled by our native language. So likewise, it is an international language, and to learn about the English language, it is not too difficult. So just remove that fearness from your mind, that it is not so that difficult that you cannot learn that language. Suppose I am standing in front of you and delivering that this speeches, it is not the speech, just see that. So I more oftenly came onto this field, because these fields that you might have seen, that these are the, what you know, that these are the coconut trees and the palm trees, okay, different lost foliages that also exist in that field. And it is what the greenery fields that actually that gives you a peace. And in this particular peace environment, you can also find a kind of soothingness, and it is also a kind of soothe, and it is a kind of tranquility that you can get, because where you cannot find that peace, your thought will not come, and if thought will not come, then your action will not come. So action and thoughts, that also simultaneously come, okay. So if you do not think about any means, if you will not bring about any kinds of thoughts, then you cannot change your mind, right? So communicative English is very much important in everyday life, because communication is it has a larger part, right? It has an important part, and it plays an important part in the society. Because see that how I am talking that English, you know, that from the starting of my career, whenever I was reading, right, so I just practiced in front of the mirror, how many words that I have to utilize, that I just try to find out all these words from the newspaper. Then after I utilize these words in front of my friends, right? Because words, these are the actually the vehicles that to run that English language, right? So if you will say that these are the materials, then that means vehicle is my English and these words are my materials. So likewise, we have to sense that everything we have a sense. And see that suppose I will say that this field is totally filled up with that word, the green and lost foliages, where you can see that different types of categories of trees, different types of trees that also exist, right? And so I said that, you know, that so these are the coconut trees, that it is, you know, this is the more primitive and the very outdated time, that means you cannot find this type of trees that in your village, because it is the most outdated and primitive time that our forefathers, they had given, and they had also grown up this kind of trees, right? So after all, I can say that you can learn that English language, okay, not fearing that. Suppose I can say that, see that we suppose somebody will come and will communicate with me, that okay, so why do you stand here, what is your purpose? I can say that my purpose is to take a shoot and to take a video, and different type of trees that are, I just want to spend the time with that trees and lost green fields, because a kind of mentality, a kind of peace that comes, right? So that's why I came, and that's why I stood here, and I just want to communicate with you, and that's language I want to transfer to you, right? So because you are the audience, right, I want to transfer all my languages to you. So this is a process, and from starting from the morning to night, it is a process that we can continue it. It is not that we have to fear, and then after you will say that no, we have to quit from that. No, it is a strong effortless process. So so more oftenly, it is the thing is that it is a village area, and where I stood that, so it is the greenery fields that actually gives a peace environment, I said already to you. And after that, I more oftenly came, and I just wrote different type of stories, and I narrate different type of stories by taking all this what the greenery atmosphere and greenery field atmosphere. Thank you.